All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning. I am V. Ravi Kumar and with me is Sunil Verma. The headlines. Last rites of Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat to be performed with full military honours in New Delhi this evening. Prime Minister Narendra Modi pays last respects to General Rawat, his wife and 11 other military personnel at Palam Air Base. India's civilizational ethos is one of the original sources of democracy, says Prime Minister, to deliver India's national statement at US Organized Summit for Democracy today. Madhya Pradesh government implements police commissionerate system in Bhopal and Indore. Polling underway for biennial elections to 25 seats of Karnataka Legislative Council. Government extends ban on scheduled international commercial flights till 31st of next month. India's vaccine coverage crosses the 131 crore mark. UN General Assembly grants observer status to International Solar Alliance. India's S. Bidyarani Devi wins silver at Commonwealth Weightlifting Championship in Tashkent. And Arjun Lal Jat and his partner Ravi reach finals of men's double sculls event at Asian Rowing Championships in Thailand. As India marches towards administering 150 crore vaccine doses against COVID-19, news about the new corona variant is also causing concern. In this situation, we appeal to our listeners to get fully vaccinated at the earliest and also help others get vaccinated. Please continue to follow these 3 simple steps to stay safe. Wear a face mask, maintain 2 gaz ki duri for social distancing, focus on hand and face hygiene. For any COVID-related information and guidance, contact National Helpline numbers 011-2397-8046 and 1075. The last rites of Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat and his wife Madhulika Rawat will be performed at Barrage Square Crematorium in Delhi Cantonment this evening. The last rites of General Rawat will be performed with full military honours. His funeral procession will start from his residence at Kamraj Marg after 2 p.m. and reach Barrage Square Crematorium. Civilians can pay tributes to General Bipin Rawat from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at his residence, while the military personnel can pay respects between 12:30 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. The mortal remains of General Rawat and others who lost their lives in the Tamil Nadu chopper crash were brought to Palam Air Base in Delhi yesterday evening from Sulur. Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited Palam Air Base last evening and paid his last respects to the departed general, his wife and 11 other military personnel who lost their lives in the chopper crash in Tamil Nadu on Wednesday. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, National Security Advisor Ajit Dobhal and Union Minister Smriti Irani also paid their respects to the departed souls. The 3 service chiefs, Army Chief General M.M. Naravane, Navy Chief Admiral R. Hari Kumar and Air Force Chief Air Chief Marshal V.R. Chaudhary also paid their respects. Group Captain Varun Singh, who is the lone survivor from the crash, has been shifted to Air Force Command Hospital at Bengaluru for further treatment.
Both the Houses of Parliament observed 2-minute silence on the demise of Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat, his wife and 11 other personnel in a military helicopter crash. Giving a statement in both the Houses of Parliament, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh said tri-service inquiry regarding the chopper crash has been ordered by Indian Air Force headed by Air Marshal Manavendra Singh.
इस दुर्घटना के संबंध में इंडियन एयरफोर्स द्वारा एयर मार्शल मानवेंद्र सिंह की अध्यक्षता में एक ट्राई सर्विस इंक्वायरी के भी आदेश दे दिए गए हैं। इंक्वायरी टीम के ऑफिसर्स ने वेलिंगटन पहुंचकर अपना कार्य भी प्रारंभ कर दिया। चीफ ऑफ डिफेंस स्टाफ का अंतिम संस्कार फुल मिलिट्री ऑनर्स के साथ किया जाएगा और अन्य सभी मिलिट्री पर्सनल का अंतिम संस्कार भी एप्रोप्रिएट मिलिट्री ऑनर के साथ किया जाएगा।
Mr. Singh informed the House that General Bipin Rawat was on a scheduled visit to Defence Services Staff College, Wellington, to interact with the student officers. The Defence Minister said all efforts are being made to save the life of the lone survivor, Group Captain Varun Singh, who is on life support in the military hospital at Wellington. Rajya Sabha Deputy Chairman Harivansh said the country has lost an exceptional soldier. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla lauded the contributions made by General Bipin Rawat as the country's first Chief of Defence Staff.
मैं अपनी ओर से तथा पूरे सदन की ओर से भारत के प्रथम चीफ ऑफ डिफेंस स्टाफ जनरल बिपिन रावत जी तथा उनकी पत्नी मधुलिका रावत की हेलीकॉप्टर दुर्घटना में दुखद मृत्यु पर शोक व्यक्त करता हूं। देश के पहले चीफ ऑफ डिफेंस स्टाफ के रूप में जनरल बिपिन रावत ने हमारे देश की प्रतिरक्षा व्यवस्था में मूलभूत परिवर्तन लाने में अपना अमूल्य योगदान दिया था। उन्हें राष्ट्र के प्रति तथा अपने सैनिकों के प्रति समर्पण एवं प्रतिबद्धता के लिए सदैव याद रखा जाएगा।
In Himachal sector, near the line of control in Kashmir, around 150 residents of Himachal village, aggrieved by the untimely demise of India's first CDS, General Bipin Rawat, carried out a candlelight march in his memory yesterday. They also paid homage to General Rawat's wife, Madhulika Rawat, and 11 other army personnel who lost their life in the helicopter crash.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi participated in the first summit for democracy at US President Joe Biden's invitation yesterday. This virtual summit envisages participation of leaders from government, civil society, and the private sector. Sources said this closed-door session saw interventions from 12 select countries, including India. In his remarks, Prime Minister Modi recalled that exactly on this date, 75 years ago, India's Constituent Assembly had held its first session. He highlighted India's civilizational ethos as one of the original sources of democracy. Mr. Modi said that the democratic spirit, including respect for rule of law and pluralistic ethos, is ingrained in Indians. He added that the Indian diaspora carries it too and contributes to economic well-being and social harmony of their adopted homes. The Prime Minister emphasized the need for democratic countries to deliver on values enshrined in their constitutions. He also outlined sensitivity, accountability, participation and reform orientation as 4 pillars of Indian democratic governance. He stressed that the principles of democracy should also guide global governance. Sources said, as a special gesture, Prime Minister Modi was invited to participate in the main leaders' plenary session hosted by the US President. Today, Mr. Modi will deliver India's national statement at the summit. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will inaugurate the Sarayu Canal National Project tomorrow in Balrampur, Uttar Pradesh. Under this project, 5 rivers have been linked to facilitate irrigation in at least 9 districts of eastern Uttar Pradesh. The project has been completed at a cost of around 10,000 crore rupees and is expected to benefit 29 lakh farmers in the region. More from our correspondent.
The project is hailed as the biggest river linking project in the state. 5 rivers that have been linked through canals and sub-canals are Ghagra, Saryu, Rapti, Badganga and Rohin. The project with 318 km main canal stretches from Bahraich to Gorakhpur, passing through 9 districts. The project is expected to facilitate irrigation in over 14 lakh hectares of land. It is also expected to reduce the risk of floods in several flood-prone areas of the region due to excessive water discharge from Nepal during the monsoon. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath termed this project as pivotal in doubling farmers' income. With Ramkumar Mishra in Balrampur, Aditya Shukla, AIR News, Gorakhpur.
Madhya Pradesh government has implemented police commissionerate system in Bhopal and Indore. A notification in this regard has been issued. Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan said that the police commissionerate system has been implemented in view of the law and order requirements arising out of geographical expansion and technology. He said the new system will not only strengthen law and order but also help in solving problems and cracking down on criminals. Here's a report.
Home Minister Dr. Narottam Mishra has informed that for effective implementation of law and order and population of both the cities exceeding 10 lakh, the state government has declared urban areas and borders as metropolitan areas. Police commissioner system covers the boundaries of 36 police stations in Indore and 38 police stations in Bhopal. Inspector General of Police level officer will be the Commissioner of Police in both the cities. The Commissioner of Police will have the powers of the Executive Magistrate. Pooja Pivardhan, AIR News, Bhopal.
You are listening to the morning news on All India Radio. A reminder of the headlines before we move on. Last rites of Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat to be performed with full military honours in New Delhi this evening. Prime Minister Narendra Modi pays last respects to General Rawat, his wife and 11 other military personnel at Palam Air Base. India's civilizational ethos is one of the original sources of democracy, says Prime Minister, to deliver India's national statement at US Organized Summit for Democracy today. Madhya Pradesh government implements police commissionerate system in Bhopal and Indore. Polling underway for biennial elections to 25 seats of Karnataka Legislative Council. Government extends ban on scheduled international commercial flights till the 31st of next month. India's vaccine coverage crosses 131 crore mark. UN General Assembly grants observer status to International Solar Alliance. India's S. Vidyarani Devi wins silver at Commonwealth Weightlifting Championships at Tashkent, and Arjun Lal Jat and his partner Ravi reach finals of men's double sculls event at Asian Rowing Championships in Thailand. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts.
The Lok Sabha is scheduled to take up the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Amendment Bill 2021 today for consideration and passing. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman will move the bill to further amend the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 1985. Both the Houses of Parliament will also take up private members' business today. Polling has begun for biennial elections to 25 seats of Karnataka Legislative Council. The polling, which began at 8 a.m., will conclude at 4 p.m. Voting is taking place for 20 local body authorities constituencies. 90 candidates are in the fray. BJP and Congress are contesting 20 seats each, while JDS has fielded its candidates in 6 constituencies. 33 independent candidates are also in the fray. The counting of votes will be taken up on the 14th of this month. More from our correspondent.
The candidates will be elected from local authorities constituencies, which means that the voters will be MLAs, MPs, Gram Panchayat members and other elected representatives. This time Jilla Panchayat and Taluk Panchayat members will be missing from the list, as the government is yet to hold election for these bodies. Of the 25 MLCs who are set to complete their term, on account of which the elections are being held, 14 are from Congress, 7 from BJP and 4 from JDS. Currently the ruling BJP holds 32 seats in the 75-member House, while the Congress has 29 seats and JDS has 12 seats. The BJP is currently dependent on JDS to push legislation through the council and is keen to wrest total control of the upper house to pass new laws that are in the pipeline. Sudhindra, AIR News, Bengaluru.
The winter session of Himachal Pradesh Legislative Assembly will begin today at Tapovan in Dharmshala. There will be a total of 5 sittings of the House during the session, which will continue till December the 15th. A total of 576 questions have been received from the members for the winter session, out of which 388 are starred and 188 unstarred questions. Directorate General of Civil Aviation, DGCA, has extended the suspension of scheduled international commercial flights till the 31st of next month. This ban shall not apply on international cargo operations and flights specifically approved by DGCA. However, international scheduled flights may be allowed on selected routes by the competent authority on case-to-case basis. India's COVID vaccination coverage has crossed 131 crore mark. Union Health and Family Welfare Ministry said more than 67 lakh vaccine doses were administered till 7 p.m. yesterday. The ministry said out of the total vaccination, more than 80 crore 94 lakh vaccine doses have been administered as first dose, while over 50 crore 15 lakh doses have been administered as second dose.
In our program Spotlight tonight, we will bring you special year-ender program on Jan Andolan Se Har Ghar Dastak Tak at 9:15 p.m. In our bilingual live phone-in program, Corona Jagarukta series, Dr. Aparna Agarwal, Lady Hardinge Medical College, New Delhi, will be with us at 9:30 p.m. to answer the queries related to coronavirus. Listeners can ask questions to the expert on toll-free number 1-800-115-767. The number once again is 1-800-115-767. And on telephone number 011-2331-4444. 011-2331-4444. You can also post your queries on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts by using the hashtag AskAIR. These programs can be heard on FM Gold channel and additional frequencies. These programs will also be available on our website newsonair.gov.in and on our YouTube channel News on AIR Official. And now let's listen to our special program Azadi Ka Safar, highlighting the importance of the day during the freedom struggle.
आजादी का अमृत महोत्सव। Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News, Birth of a Nation. India's glorious freedom struggle is one of the greatest struggles the modern world has ever witnessed. AIR News brings you a glimpse of the struggle every day.
I am Rajagopalachari and I am speaking from Madras All India Radio Broadcasting Station. I have been given the honor of inaugurating this Hindustan Akashvani in Madras.
That was freedom fighter and last Governor General of India and the only Indian to hold the position, Bharat Ratna, Chakrabarti Rajagopalachari, on the opening of Madras All India Radio studio.
The new Akashvani is intended to cover not only the city of Madras but the districts in the province. It will broadcast messages and programs from outside the province and even from countries abroad.
Popularly known as Rajaji, he was born on the 10th of December 1878 and was a confidant of Mahatma Gandhi, who used to call him the keeper of my conscience.
Rajaji was born in Thorapalli, Madras Presidency. He completed his law degree from the Presidency College, Madras, and began his criminal law practice in Salem. He joined public life after becoming the chairperson of the municipality of Salem in 1917. His personal interaction with Gandhiji led him to give up his legal profession in 1919, and thereafter he fully dedicated himself to the cause of the independence movement.
He participated in agitations against the Rowlatt Act and the non-cooperation movement, the Viacom Satyagraha, and the civil disobedience movement. When Mahatma Gandhi led the Dandi March in 1930, Rajagopalachari did the same at Vedaranyam in the then Madras Presidency. He was jailed 5 times by the British authorities for his active role in the freedom struggle.
Following the Madras elections in 1937, the Congress came to power in the Madras Presidency and Rajagopalachari was elected as the first Premier of the Presidency. In 1939, Rajagopalachari issued the Temple Entry Authorization and Indemnity Act, under which the so-called lower castes were allowed to enter temples. Rajaji was elected to the Constituent Assembly from Madras.
He was also appointed as Governor of West Bengal during the time of partition. After independence, Rajagopalachari was chosen to be the last Governor-General of India, and his tenure lasted from June the 21st in 1948 to January the 26th in 1950. He briefly served as Tamil Nadu's Chief Minister between 1952 and 1954. He also founded Swatanta
Palachari was an accomplished writer who made lasting contributions to Indian English literature and is also credited with the composition of the song Kural Vandrum Illai, set to Carnatic music. His most popular works include a retelling of the Mahabharata and the Ramayana in English. In 1954, he was conferred with the Bharat Ratna for his contribution to Indian politics and literature. Rajaji passed away on the 25th of December, 1972.
We also remember freedom fighter Veer Narayan Singh, who was martyred on the 10th of December 1857. Narayan Singh is considered by many as the first freedom fighter from Chhattisgarh who spearheaded the 1857 War of Indian Independence in Chhattisgarh.
Narayan Singh was born in 1795 in Sonakhan area of Chhattisgarh. Narayan was arrested by the British in 1856 for looting a trader and distributing the goods amongst the poor in a severe famine year. However, he escaped from prison on the 28th of August 1857 and reached his hometown to form an army of 500 men. A powerful British army was dispatched to crush the Sonakhan army.
The British captured Narayan Singh and he was hanged on December the 10th, 1857 in Raipur. Shaheed Veer Narayan Singh International Cricket Stadium in Raipur has been named in his honor. We salute the great freedom fighter.
That brings us to the end of this episode of Azadi Ka Safar with AIR News. See you in the next episode tomorrow.
Best wishes to all our consumers for Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Hallmark ensures purity of gold. Always purchase hallmarked gold jewelry. For any consumer-related complaints, please contact National Consumer Helpline's toll-free number 14404. Issued in public interest by Department of Consumer Affairs, Government of India. Jago Grahak, Jago.
स्वाधीनता आंदोलन के दौरान भारतीय जनमानस को उद्वेलित कर स्वतंत्रता का अलख जगाने और मातृभूमि के प्रति सेवा, समर्पण और त्याग की ज्वाला प्रज्वलित कर देने वाले अमर गीतों पर आधारित विशेष कार्यक्रम आजादी के तराने सुनना न भूलें। एफएम गोल्ड 100.1 मेगाहर्ट्ज पर प्रत्येक शुक्रवार शाम 4:45 पर परिक्रमा कार्यक्रम के अंतर्गत आजादी के तराने सिर्फ आकाशवाणी पर।
The UN General Assembly has granted observer status to International Solar Alliance. In a tweet, India's permanent representative to the United Nations, T.S. Tirumurti, termed the decision as historic. He said, in the last 6 years, International Solar Alliance has become an example of positive global climate action through partnerships to benefit global energy growth and development. The government has said that over 326 lakh tons of paddy has been procured in Kharif marketing season 2021-22. Consumer Affairs Ministry said around 26 lakh farmers have been benefited from the procurement with minimum support price value of over 63,000 crore rupees. It said paddy procurement is progressing smoothly at MSP from farmers as it was done in previous years.
The pending recruitment process in the Union Territory of Ladakh has been finalized. All the issues related to recruitment have been addressed for final notification of posts. General Administration Department Commissioner Ajit Kumar Sahu said that 36 recruitment rules for non-gazetted cadres have been finalized and reservation rules by making amendments to the Jammu and Kashmir Reservation Rules 2005 have been notified. Our Leh correspondent has filed this report.
Apportionment of employees from Jammu and Kashmir was completed with the allocation of 19,878 posts to the Union Territory Ladakh. Apart from this, recently additional 104 gazetted and 382 non-gazetted posts have been also transferred by the UT of Jammu and Kashmir. In addition, fresh vacancies of 1,031 posts at Union Territory and divisional level also have been created in Ladakh. Besides, requisition for another 800 district-level posts is to be completed by 31st of December. Yangchen Dolma for AR News from Leh Ladakh.
Human Rights Day is being observed today. The day is celebrated on 10th December every year since 1950 in commemoration of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights by the United Nations in 1948. The chairperson of National Human Rights Commission, Justice Arun Mishra, said in his message, celebration of Human Rights Day is to reinforce the fact that every human being is born with inalienable rights which are embedded in the basic ethos of equality. He stressed on the need to start recognizing the importance of mutual coexistence to ensure that rights to life, liberty, dignity and equality are protected in the true spirit of constitutional provisions in line with the Universal Declaration of Human Rights.
In wrestling, S. Vidyarani Devi won silver at the women's 55 kg category at the ongoing Commonwealth Championships at Tashkent. Devi lifted a total of 198 kilograms to finish second behind Nigeria's Adijat Olarinoe. However, as per Commonwealth Championship rules, Devi would also get a gold, having lifted the highest weight in the clean and jerk category with her 114 kilogram effort. Devi missed a bronze in the World Championships as she finished fourth. The World Championships and the Commonwealth Championships are being held simultaneously in Tashkent. India's Arjun Lal Jat and his partner Ravi reached the finals of the 2021 Asian Rowing Championships at Ban Chang in Thailand. They topped the preliminary round of the men's doubles sculls event yesterday. Indian rowers will be competing in 5 more events at the Continental Championship today. At the last edition of the Asian Rowing Championship in 2019, Arjun Lal Jat paired with Arvind Singh won silver in the men's lightweight double sculls. The duo had also finished 11th overall in the same event at the Tokyo Olympics, the best ever performance by Indian rowers at the Summer Games.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi today paid tributes to eminent freedom fighter, thinker and statesman C. Rajagopalachari on his birth anniversary. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said, C. Rajagopalachari is remembered for his contributions to the freedom struggle, administrative and intellectual prowess. Mr. Modi said he was a widely admired statesman and one of his most ardent well-wishers was Sardar Patel.
Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal has said that the Northeast can emerge as a hub for rubber production. Addressing the Destination Tripura Investment Summit through video conferencing yesterday, Mr. Goyal said the central government has planned a rubber plantation on a total of 2 lakh hectares in the Northeast states over 5 years. He said Tripura is the second largest producer of rubber in the country with 30,000 hectare cultivation.
Now let us take a look at the weather forecast for today. The national capital Delhi will have shallow fog. Mumbai will have a partly cloudy sky. Chennai is expected to witness a generally cloudy sky with moderate rain. Kolkata had fog in the morning and will have a mainly clear sky during the day. Srinagar will have a mainly clear sky. Hyderabad will witness partly cloudy sky with haze. Thiruvananthapuram will have a generally cloudy sky with 1 or 2 spells of rain or thunder showers. In Puducherry, there will be a generally cloudy sky with moderate rain. Guwahati, Imphal, Shillong and Aizawl will have fog. Kohima, Itanagar and Gangtok will have a mainly clear sky.
And now an overview of today's newspapers. Farmers to return home after a year on the streets, writes Business Standard. Farmers call off protest, say battle won, war on, says the Pioneer. The Times of India reports unions to clear all toll plazas by December the 15th. India pays homage to first CDS, wife and 11 other crash victims, says the Hindu. General Bipin Rawat's last rites today. Army works to identify remains of 10, says the Indian Express. No distress call, ATC contacted to confirm landing in 7 minutes, reports the Tribune. India turns a net exporter of steel to China, reports the Hindu Business Line. WHO bats for booster dose for those with weak immunity, writes the Pioneer. Chips down. Government plans Rs 76,000 crore sops to lure companies in a bid to make India a hub for electronics, reports the Economic Times. Gujarat High Court plays closure of non-veg food stalls, reports the Hindu. The paper adds that the court asked the civic body how they could stop people from eating what they want. And finally, the Statesman reports that India will launch its maiden human space mission Gaganyaan in 2023.
And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Last rites of Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat to be performed with full military honours in New Delhi this evening. Prime Minister Narendra Modi pays last respects to General Rawat, his wife and 11 other military personnel at Palam Air Base. India's civilizational ethos is one of the original sources of democracy, says Prime Minister. To deliver India's national statement at US-organized Summit for Democracy today. Madhya Pradesh government implements police commissionerate system in Bhopal and Indore. Polling underway for biennial elections to 25 seats of Karnataka Legislative Council. Government extends ban on scheduled international commercial flights till 31st of next month. India's vaccine coverage crosses the 131 crore mark. UN General Assembly grants observer status to International Solar Alliance. India's S. Bidyarani Devi wins silver at Commonwealth Weightlifting Championships in Tashkent. And Arjun Lal Jat and his partner Ravi reach finals of men's double sculls event at Asian Rowing Championships in Thailand. For details of these stories and more, log on to our website www.newsonair.gov.in and News on AIR app. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.